Hello everybody and welcome to the grand finals of the Dota 2 bot major. I am Break the Sky. I'm casting with Freakofnatur. Say hi, man.
Yeah. Hey guys, what's up? How are you doing today, Break the Sky?
I'm doing great, and we've got ranked matchmaking AI on the Radiant versus Extreme Push on the Dire. Two really good bots duking it out here for the title of the best of the body of the brainy. I don't know.
Best of the bots, I think.
Best of the bots. Whose gears are the
Extreme Push.
grindiest? Whose bots are not the clunkiest? And we will see.
Whose bots are not the most bugged?
Which bot is
No,
the most
I don't
bot?
know if I semi-final there were two AFK bots.
So do you want to go ahead and introduce either the Radiant or the Dire for us?
Yeah, I'll introduce the Radiant. You can introduce the Dire. And we have Leshrac, Shadow Shaman, Death Prophet, Keeper of the Light, and Undying on the side of the Radiant.
And on the Dire, we have Harriet bot on Spirit Breaker. We have Bart bot on the Ricky. I can't see him for some reason. Henry bot on the Tide Hunter. Seymour bot on the Shadow Fiend, and then on the Drow, we've got Wilbur bot. Okay, so I have cast in the semifinals. I casted the ranked matchmaking AI. You casted Extreme Push.
Extreme Push.
Did you see anything that Extreme Push did in the early game that you noticed was particularly good? Anything that was,
Extreme Push, they're just designed for one thing and one thing only.
After
about 5 to 6 minutes, just keep pushing and pushing until the enemy has lost the game. They don't really do anything special, but they're built for purpose, right?
Yeah.
Unlike the other bots, they're just built just to push, and I think that's actually a very good way to design bots, because bots don't do anything very complex. They do simple things very well, and I think over the rank matchmaking AI.
Well, a little bit of self-promotion there for the AI there, and yeah, you're right. I agree with you 100%. The ranked matchmaking AI didn't do anything too well, but managed to take it out in the league, and hey, it's been working out for both teams so far. They're both in the grand finals, so props to the creators of both of them, and I hope we see a good match.
Yeah, absolutely. I just hope there are no AFKs, because in my game, in my semifinals, there were 2 AFKs by the last game, so that was quite worrying.
There was a little bit of a bug on Alchin Friends where they where basically the alchemist would walk into a creep camp and wouldn't actually hit the creeps. You just stand there, drop an acid spray on the Dire. It was very unfortunate, but
yeah.
Oh, whatever. Now we see bottom lane. There's a dive. The Shadow Shaman shackling up the Spirit Breaker. He's taking quite a few tower hits, though, falling down to around 200 HP.
It's actually on the top lane. Wilberbot's being gone on. Undying actually has...
Oh, wow. Dying. Okay, I'm sorry. I was not expecting so many fast kills. Ooh, Bart eats a huge Keeper of the Light Illuminate, and Pablo's diving for it. The Invis will, however, save his life.
Yeah, looks like he'll be fine.
Yeah.
And on the mid lane, who do you think has an edge? Because while the rank matchmaking AI obviously has so much experience in 1v1s that he already has 3 denies.
Yeah, he's 4 and 3. Ooh, charge bottom lane. Harriet bot going on to Chai on the Shadow Shaman. He does not have an Orb of Venom, so the slow isn't there, but he's going to turn around and shackle. Lupe has no man. He's going to back away. Now Henry's charging forward. He does not have boots, but he is faster. Harriet blocking him up. No mana for another charge. And Chai will walk away. Yeah, he did.
Even though they're AI, they still get fogged, and well, that's the end of that chase.
Yeah, he did not have a charge. He actually did not have mana for the charge either. I don't know why he paused.
Yeah.
Probably because of the fog. It was probably some interaction there.
Yeah.
So, in terms of matchup, who do you think is going to have the advantage? The Seymour on the Shadow Fiend does have the Drought Aura, and now is already up to 16 souls, 8 and 8.
right now, during the laning stage, the ranked matchmaking AI, mostly because Shadow Fiend, well, he deals against pushes so well. He has that triple raise, and I'm sure the AI can aim those rays very well, especially since it's not on the allied ranked matchmaking. Well, the Shadow Fiend always lands every raise and land any raises at all.
That's true. Um, yeah, I have to. Although I did see the ranked matchmaking AI have a few wonky raises last game. For the most part, they were very on point. Oh my god, this Illuminate doing God's work top lane, just like chomping away at their health. Look at that. The Ricky's already forced back. This is the second time he's had to go back to base.
And the Undying's landing. The DK stack's actually in danger, the Draw Ranger.
Yeah, Draw's quite low. Has to be careful. So
and Buttbot's just going back to lane again.
Yeah. At low HP too, has to be careful not to eat another Illuminate. Bit weird though, Lupe Bot's build, maxing Lightning Storm, not going for the Diabolic Edict.
Yeah, this must be a pre 7.00 build, man.
That's true. They do not lack building damage even without the Edict. Ooh, top lane, Pablo getting very aggressive. Onto the Drow Ranger.
Yeah, he always lands that 2-man decay. It's actually so good at doing decay.
It's probably
I don't think
programmed.
any other bot has that kind of consistency. Yeah, it's just consistency.
Yeah, I noticed.
And one thing I would like to note.
Yeah. What do you want to know?
The ranked matchmaking AI is actually rotating around the map. I see as Tidehunter is going to the middle lane.
Yeah. Neither side actually has an upgraded courier.
But I'm not sure what he's doing. He's just going up.
Yeah, bit of a. Maybe he wants the jungle or something. Not quite sure. But yeah, one thing that I noted is that in I believe ranked matchmaking AI, Bart top lane going on Alfred, the Tombstone is dropped as well as the DK lands on a Bart. Bart's taking some heavy damage, but so is Alfred. He's falling low, 60 HP. One more DK and our Illuminate will do it. Alfred full channel. It's gonna hit the Drow Ranger. He's gonna fall.
And you saw that
now.
You saw that the Tombstone interactions, the bots actually can't target the Tombstone because of an API flaw in Valve's community bots. Basically invulnerable unless the tower hits it.
Well, that's gonna prove very frustrating for the bots to play against if Undying does have an interaction like that. But like I was saying before that started, there was the ranked matchmaking AI played Warlock pretty in both of their games, I believe. Well, maybe it wasn't ranked matchmaking. It might have been Alkin Friends, but I believe it was ranked matchmaking. And they did not. The way it was programmed. Ooh, mid lane, double raise. Is he gonna be fine? Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, it looks like he's fine.
He was not allowed to use the Warlock Golems unless there was 3 targets in the radius. So it would not sit solo to cancel TPs. Will not do anything along those lines. Only if there was 3 people in. Same with Fatal Bonds.
Yep.
Look at the efficiency on the Shrine, though. That usage.
3-man Shrine. Matches.
We see a pretty big rotation in here, actually. Alfred, Pablo, and Lupe heading top lane.
Oh, is the extreme push gonna start up? Is Death Prophet level 6?
Level 5.
Caught out in the bottom lane.
Bottom lane, they're actually charging onto Lucille. Can they get it? No Gush on the Tidehunter and no slow. Harriet needs to be able to get that Charge of Darkness off. Lucille is going to pop her Spirit Siphon, and Srel running away. They're still charging for this. And now Chaibot actually TP'd in to try to help his carry. And now he's going to get charged. He's going to get double raised up, bashed up, and he's going to fall. Seymour takes the last hit. Now Lucille's showing up. Henry try to TP out with that Kraken Shell. Gets out on 20 HP. And now the reinforcements have arrived. Seymour and Henriette trying to run away on their heroes. Stun will airball. Might just be time to start the push. They've got 4 heroes here.
Yeah. And
Oh,
Seymour's
man,
turning around, double
Oh,
range.
Harriet actually canceled his charge, and now Seymour might be in trouble. The Tombstone slowing down Harriet quite a lot. Looks like Seymour's going to get away, and with the Illuminate, the Spirit Breaker will fall.
And there's just one thing about those bots, like, decide what they want to do, but mostly they do have what they want to do in mind, but they just lack the execution, right? You know,
Yeah.
it appears that they wanted to push the bottom lane, but they saw the hero and they started chasing. Oh, this hero has no mana.
Can he get the shackle off, though? It looks like he's opted for a... Yeah, it looks like he doesn't think they have the damage. No mana either for the shackle. They're actually dealing quite a bit of damage here. Are they diving? They're diving for this. Bart, does he have the smoke? He has smoke. It is level 1. Wilbur taking quite a bit of harass. Chai really needs to be able to get off this, either the Hex or the Shackles. They're out of range for both. Looks like he's just going to get in range for the Hex. Not quite. I think he's going to get out. Oh, but he gets off the... And the last hit.
He has face boots on Keep Off the Light. You don't get more aggressive than that. He's not even a support anymore. I would say he's the off laner.
I didn't actually notice the face effect.
It's like, he's moving so fast. You see Tranquil Boots? No, it's face boots.
Oh, Lucille pops the ultimate bottom lane. Harriet fighting into him, bashes up, but the shackle is there. The Spirit Breaker will fall, and now Henry trying to man up, but he's only level 4. There's no Ravage. Lucille's falling so low to the raise, but Seymour doesn't have any more mana, so he's going to try to get out of there. He's on 200 HP. With the DK, he's only down to 60 HP. But he will make it away.
Yeah, interesting build by Seymour. He put a point in Requiem of Souls instead of a point in Shadow Race. Having Shadow Race level 3 would have gotten him actually 2 additional kills, stopped the Exorcism, and I believe
might have even saved the Tide Hunter and turned it around into more. At least 2 extra kills for sure. Bit of an odd build there.
Yeah, a bit odd indeed.
Looks like
from Matchmaking.
Undying is going for a Vanguard, has the Vitality booster bought up in his stash, in his inventory now. I think maybe mech would have been more purposed towards their push. Ooh, mid lane, stun misses. Now, can Seymour get away? Pablo is diving for this. Alfred as well with the phase boots, but the charge from Harriet is coming through. Meanwhile, there's a GP in the tier 1 tower, but I'm going to watch this dive with the Requiem. Will they be able to bring down the Keeper of the Light? Tower will finish him off. Meanwhile, Pablo taking tower hits in the tier 1. Can he get out? No, it doesn't get the DK off. No points in his Soul Rip either. Now Lupe is just kind of hitting onto the tier 1 tower. Henry doesn't know what to do. He's confused. He's dazed. And now Lupe with the tower hits charges coming out. Will Harriet be able to bring him down? He only needs to get 1 auto attack off, I think. And with that, he's actually going to use the ultimate. And Lupe will fall. So it's a 2-for-0 trade, I believe, and a very ill-advised die.
And a very well-coordinated charge of darkness and ultimate from Harriet, but I wasn't expecting. I thought he would just bug out again. But looks like in the mid game they're gonna have another team fight.
Seymour airballing some raises, going in deep under the tier 1 tower. Looks like he's gonna eat a full. Doesn't even need the Illuminate. He just dies to the Lucille. To Lupe's stun, and now Wilbur in a bit of trouble trying to get out. Stun silence is on cooldown for another 8 seconds on the Gust. Alfred with the face boots has level 3 Illuminate. They're just going to decide to hit the tower.
In the mid lane. And do they do the Exorcism? Yep, it's just being conjured.
Interesting to know, actually, that might have been a bug with Lupe's programming. Mid lane, they might prioritize hitting towers to hitting heroes.
Yeah, there were creeps there at the tower, and I think that's all the bot needs to start attacking the tower. So, talking about the Pablo bots build, yes, Mechanism would do the push very well, but for extreme push as a battering ram, so they just put the Undying in front of the tower until he has 10% health. So, to allow all the other squishy heroes to do the damage.
You see
basically, the Undying is a tank.
See a charge mid lane onto Lupe. There's his whole team there. I don't know if Harriet... Nobody's there to help support Harriet. The stun is going to connect in the charge with the Spirit Siphon. Harriet, I think he's gone too deep. He's got Lightning Storm up. Can he fog them out? Harriet actually getting out of that by the skin of his teeth.
Great escape by Harriet. I think his movement speed isn't that much, and he didn't use empowering haste. So
I guess he just knew what he was doing. He was just delaying them, creating space for the bottom lane.
yeah,
Seymour
just
and
random
Henry.
charges here and there. See, then
Pablo is
nice,
taking
man.
in as well as Shy.
Yeah.
So what do you think it's
Seymour was more
loads of TPs bottom lane? Pablo
a lot.
pops the tombstone. And the ultimate going in on Henry. There's all the heroes are here. Lupe also running in from the side. Can Henry make it out? Illuminate will miss. Henry's actually incredibly tanky with that Kraken Shell and the Anchor Smash, but it's not going to be enough. Ariat actually getting his start charge canceled before he could go onto them. It's going to pop the ult onto Chai, but it's not going to be enough. He's going to fall. 2 dead.
All going in one by one, and that's not good for your health.
Yeah, for sure. And they're going to lose a tower off of it as well, looks like. So what do you think the game plan is here for ranked matchmaking AI? Like, they're clearly dying in these small skirmishes because Extreme Push is just bringing everyone, and they're just saying, hey, do what you want, but we're going to bring 5 people and we're going to push.
Yeah, I think their coordination is lacking. So they need to face the Extreme Push 5 with their own 5. And I think once that happens, between the Drow Silence, the Ravage, and the Ricky Clouds, I think Matchmaking actually has a very good chance of winning.
Yeah, and you mentioned the Ravage, but the Tide is still not level 6. Chai's actually getting charged here. He does have Hex though, so can he get Vision? He does from the Lupe. Only 70 HP on him, but Harriet's all alone. He's gonna TP out. No stun on Lupe.
Great.
I'll make it away.
Everybody just reached 6, so that's the team fight.
Yeah. So do you think they should try to smoke up, or what's the game plan here? I mean, these are bots we're talking about.
Bots.
But, like, you think? I don't think I actually saw them smoke up for anything before, but you know, do you think that they should still continue trying to avoid these fights and continue split pushing?
They can split
which is what they've
like
done. They actually traded the tier 1.
Yeah,
they traded
and
tier
Bot,
1s.
Wilburbot. They actually can split push, and they're doing quite well. Wilburbot is getting chased down by Lupe.
Yeah. Yeah, a bit interesting. They traded tier 1s, and they did lose half HP on their bottom tier 2 tower, but so did mid. Mid lost around the same HP. 959 versus 970, so it's very close.
This is the power of the Drow Aura. Doesn't matter as long as you're a ranged hero. Both the Shadow Fiend and the Drow Mage, extremely good pushers. So it looks like there'll be a charge.
Looks like he's going on to Lupe mid lane, but there's 3 heroes there. Pablo, no points in Soul Rip, but still with the DK with the Tombstone, as well as Lucio. Gonna get the stun off. He's gonna charge and ultimate onto Pablo, but with the Spirit Siphon, with the stun, Harriet's not long for this world. DK, Lucille will get the last hit with a right click. Lupe actually just right clicking the tower.
Yeah.
Can't see more holds.
In 5 seconds.
Nice raise, double raise, gonna land on a Pablo, but he takes some harass from Lucille on his own. Oh, actually, the Death Prophet's gonna pop the ultimate, and with the aftershock, they'll bring him down. Shadow Shaman level 6, but no points at ult just yet. Meanwhile, the Drow from the side, he's gonna get silenced up on the Death Prophet, but the Shackle gonna be holding back Wilburbot, but it's not gonna be enough. Wilbur will get a kill. Double kill for Bartbot, and now they're going on to the for the light. They're gonna commit the Ravage for him, but they're gonna get the Tombstone 4-for-1 trade.
Wow, it's a miracle they hit the Tombstone. Was that an accident? Yeah. Oh.
So there's no heroes around, so apparently
Did they
that's why they hit
update the
it.
bot? Voice in the sky. They update the bot? We're actually joined by the bot major organizer. He's in our ears, creeping on us.
Watching us from his little booth.
Removed.
Saying, children, don't mind grandpa. Just watching you. So, looks like the 5-man will
Actually, looking at the CS. Yeah, looking at the CS,
wow,
Saber bot actually has a lot of farm. 50.
Oh,
50
charge in.
CS.
Harriet bot just gets shackled up and he's dead.
Harriet bot, man. He's just so aggressive. He's playing like
classic Spirit Breaker, man. Get kills or die trying. I don't know why I was still looking at
What do you think of the builds coming out of Seymour? He's looking like he's going for a Yasha, maybe going for SNY?
I don't actually necessarily mind this so much. SNY got buffed quite a bit. Obviously, it's not the best build, you know, Dragonland, Shadow Blade, pretty much the best possible items to get early on a Shadow Fiend, obviously. But, oh, meanwhile, Harriet bot, again, alone mid lane, getting picked off, as well as the tier 2 tower falling. Will Pablo die? Nope.
Pablo Escobar, will he escape? Oh, looks like the rotation's not coming in, so he's gonna be fine.
Yeah, so they lose a tier 1 top for the tier 2 mid, and hey, extreme push say, hey, it's in our name, we're gonna keep going. Death Prophet doesn't have ultimate for another 11 seconds. But,
yeah.
Oh, they want the tier 2 bottom now. I wonder if they'll hit it through backdoor. Yeah, it looks like... Can they actually backdoor it, though? It's only level 1 Pulse Nova, I believe, or Edict, rather. And Harriet bot actually charging them under tower. This could be disastrous. The Keeper of the Light actually ends up dying to tower. Harriet will get stunned up and he will fall, but they're still taking a lot of damage underneath the tier 2 tower, which is protected by a backdoor, so they're gonna run away. Seymour actually rotating in. Will he pick up the kill? He will. With the raises, manages to pick him off.
And we're in this danger zone right now where the rank matchmaking, they're getting all the farm that they need. They're actually on the top 2, no, out 3 out of 2, the top 3. Two of the top 3.
Oh, they've actually committed Ravage top lane. They managed to bring down Chime. Wilbur now hitting on a Pablo. Pablo dropped the Tombstone. DK as well. Trying to heal up. He's got the Soul Rip. Will he use it? He actually looks like he's going to live with the double DK. Now Henry's falling low. Looks like he's going to take down. Alfred gets the last hit with those phase boosts. Big damage, but now Wilbur has so many zombies on him. They'll kill Alfred, but is it enough? Wilbur looks like he'll get away. Harriet
looks
knocks
like they
out the Tombstone.
fixed the API too. They destroyed the Tombstone, but obviously it's not high on the priority list, but looks like they were able to hit the Tombstone now. Great.
Yeah, so, hey, maybe we're improving the bots, doing our own little bit in the community. Saying, hey, Valve, give us good bots.
Give us the API.
Harriet actually doing a very optimistic charge mid lane. Pops the ult and he's dead.
Perfect Shackles Hex combo.
Yeah.
And Seymour bot might be next because he's just standing there.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, it looks like he's actually going for the SNY. Although that might be a BKB, but now he's actually getting chased. Will the Lightning Storm be enough to slow him down? Stun actually lands! Seymour walked into it, and with the Hex, this might be enough to bring him down. And there's her mid-hero falling down. Lucille will pick up the last hit. So
that's
it's
the bottom
not
tower
so good.
Or
I actually want to... Alright, I want to point this out. Harriet bot is 1-8.
1-8.
1-8 and charging. Who's he charging? Who's he charging? Who's the lucky guy? It is Chybot. In the middle of his team, gets charged. Harriet, I will not be surprised. He actually drops the ultimate on Chybot. Death Prophet pops it as well. Harriet will fall, but Wilbur is very weirdly positioned behind everyone. Will get Spirit Siphoned up and fall immediately. Henry does not have Ravage for another 20 seconds, but he just walks into 5 years. He has a mech, he's going to use it, but it's not nearly enough to save his life.
This is a disaster. Tail 3 will be going down.
Oh, Bart though.
Ricky comes down.
Ricky dealing loads of damage, and with the raise, everybody's quite low. The wards are dropped. They're gonna drop another cloud. Bart has to be careful. Pops the shrine, healing himself back up to full. Trying to do a chase. Lucille, the exorcism coming back, heals him back up to full. But now Seymour and Bot hitting onto him. They actually run away, dodging the stun from Lupe.
Oh,
The damage
and the
has
way
been
Bot
done.
playing. It's reminding me of Boboka. He's jumping in and out at the perfect times, using his ult to stave off that 5-man push, actually saving the Rex.
Yeah,
Great play by Bot.
the range max is close. 34. I don't think they can kill a catapult in time, so they lose the range.
That's fine though.
But still, all things considered, at first, all things considered, after how bad that, I don't know if I want to necessarily call it a team fight. But after that, how bad that went, they lost relatively little.
Yeah. It was a bit of a desperate rotation, but I think they came out ahead in the end because they didn't lose their racks and extreme push is delayed. And these delays are actually working out in favor of matchmaking.
Oh no. Looks like there's a bug on Lucille bot. Looks like she wanted to go phase boots and bloodstone, but it actually combined. But speaking of which, they're going to go in, charge. They're going to actually get a huge ravage, huge combo with the smoke. 4 dead. Chai, the only survivor. He's trying to run away desperately, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Bartbot on a mega kill picks that one up. They'll clean up the tombstone as well. So 5 for 1. Harriet bot saying I may be 1 in 10 now, but my team is going to take a tier 2 tower.
It was the rocket that sent them to victory. Oh, they're going for Roche now.
All right, this is actually the first Roshan attempt I've seen in this in the bot major. And they're gonna get it too, by the looks of it.
They have a lot of damage between the ground and the
no,
oh man, come on. Health, come on. They're not even out of their base.
Not like this.
Well, please, it's the API again.
I think as soon as the Tidehunter was stolen, but Roche is half HP, man. Oh, that's
something
rough.
interesting about the 2 bot creators? We have Henry QQQ and
Harriet charging into death again. Nothing important.
Again. Making more. Hey, they're doing Roche again.
Hey. Oh, no, they're still leaving it. This is so weird. I think they're scared. They're now so low, actually. They're all like half HP. Extreme push. I don't know if they team fight. I think they just push.
They only push, yeah. They don't do Roche. They take... The worst they'll do is buy necro books on everyone and push even more.
Well, meanwhile, Harrybot charging in onto Pablo. But laying up that push, they're gonna pop Exorcism as well as the wards on Chai. And this melee rack is not long for this world. Seymour TPing in pretty aggressively, gets hexed up, he gets silenced. Harry is actually silenced now, he's just standing there. He's gonna get the strike, but this huge smoke, as well as the ult from Part, as well as Seymour, brings everyone down. Bartbot on a triple kill, monster kill streak. But they lose the racks.
They lose the racks, but they get plenty of farm, and Lucellbot is actually stuck. His item slots are all filled up, and he can't get any more build up. He only can get more levels. That's pretty worrying because they depend actually on the bloodstone so much for the additional regen to sustain the push.
Yeah, big problem is the bot clearly wanted to go phase boots, but I guess he bought the arcane what's it called, energy booster at the same time, and it combined with the arcane with the energy booster. I wonder how if the bot can solve that or no. Doesn't look like.
I don't think she'd be able to because she can't even drag the TP back into her inventory, and she has 6 TP in the stash.
6 TPs.
This is so worrying. And Harriet bot is off on its own again. Are they trying to do Roche again? It's like Henry bots pulling creeps
the creep
towards
wave!
Roche.
The creep wave is gonna kill it! Oh my god. I want the creeps to kill it so bad. He's last hitting. I'm done. I'm done. The bots. Will the creeps get the last hit? No, Seymour will, and he leaves the Aegis.
Man, I know you're 5.5k, man, so do people do this in that high at rank matchmaking?
They do some pretty wonky things. You'd be surprised. Like I had a 6.5k Monkey King the other day. Chain feed bottom lane, rage, but then carry anyways. He was like 1 in 9 at one point. It was really ridiculous.
We could see that from Harriet bot. His charge of darknesses and
speaking of
empowering
Bloodstone,
haste.
Leshrac managed it. Leshrac's got the Bloodstone.
Disco
Where
Pony.
is Harriet? Oh, Harriet died again. Oh my god. It's like at this point, he doesn't. Do I even need to comment? Like, he's dead all the time. He's 2 and 12.
Oh, he's dead already. Is he going for Oblivion stuff? Probably going for the double hit, right?
Yeah, Echo. I'm wondering what's his level compared to everyone. He's actually not the lowest level in the game with 12 deaths. I am pretty shocked at that. Chai and Alfred are tied for lowest at level 11. Seymour at the top. Seymour Butts. Actually, yeah, so it wasn't SNY, it was BKB on the Shadow Fiends.
Instead of Orchid. Oh, great item choice. Probably going for Mental Star?
Yeah, the Yasha was it might have just been a casual Yasha. You can still go for any number of things, SNY, Manta. Oh, meanwhile, speaking of that, he gets stunned up. He's gonna pop the BKB, and not much they can do about that. He's just gonna run out of there. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Harriet's feeding again. Or is he? Yeah, there's Drake on a Chai. He's manned up. He charges, but he cancels. No, and now he's out of mana, and he's just gonna die. But Bart's come for the cleanup. He's gonna get Chai. Now Alfred's in a big trouble. He's half HP with the Diffusal Blade. Beyond godlike on the Ricky.
Maybe some Boboclaw level of play. Just coming in, cleaning everyone up, not having any risk to yourself. Building up the Echo Saber. This is huge for his ultimate. It slows everyone down during Tricks of the Trade, at least for the first hit, and that Ravage Requiem combo.
Yeah, so you can't keep saying he's Bobica, man. Like, otherwise they'll figure out that we actually did, in fact, invite Bobica to participate in this league under the guise of a bot.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Fun fact, this is actually Bobica on the Ricky.
Managed to get him in. He's supposed to be at the KF Major, but he decided to participate in just one game. That's why he's here, guys.
So Alfred has now completed the Ags onto... Ooh, speaking of which, Pablo actually going to fall. Chai as well, taking a lot of damage. Wilbur will clean that one up. Art escaping on 200 HP, 280 HP. Bottom lane. Yeah, about going for something.
The game has somewhat stagnated. How early did your games end on average with the ranked matchmaking?
With the ranked matchmaking, I believe one game was super late. Ooh, BKB on Seymour going in on a Lupe with the races. He's gonna pop the Requiem. Actually, Alfred just stands right on top of him, dealing lots of damage, and now Lupe running away, desperate to get him out from the Shadow Fiend.
It's the face boots, man.
The phase boots, man. The Shadow Fiend, much. The ranked matchmaking AI is pretty long. Actually, alright. Harriet, that's the enemy's base, son. That's not yours. You can't go there. Oh, dear lord. Well, ranked matchmaking AI's games are pretty long, generally. Like 40 to 50 minutes, I think.
Okay.
Diffusal too.
Right,
Yeah.
so for Extreme Push, they usually end at around 26 to 30 minutes.
So this is longer than their average game. And
This is so much longer.
they're a bit on the
and I
back
think it's,
foot.
Yeah.
4K gold behind, actually, on actually, close to 5K gold in the lead for the Dyers. Stun up Lupe onto Henry Bot. Pops the Ravage just to get away. Kind of walks back in, links out though. Stun will airball.
Yeah, like 14k XP behind, and that's the most significant part because for bots they calculate their
Henry
chances
actually
of winning on 2
out of mana getting stunned up here. Alright, never mind. I'm sorry, continue.
Every bot's charging the 3-man lineup again, but let's.
Oh no, he goes back in! Oh no! I mean, maybe. Alright, I've got it. He's stacking heroes. That's the plan.
Oh, the kill streaks.
The kill streaks.
Yeah.
Beating
That's how
away.
they've gotten their 14k XP advantage, right?
Yeah. Oh my god.
They're going in for the team fight. That's literally what he's doing.
They've
Same one as
actually
the
popped
BKB already.
words for that.
For tier 2.
So I wonder if they're gonna. Ooh, Bart needs an illuminate. Do they have detection? No, it doesn't look like.
They do.
Pops the tombstone. Henry bot, no ravage, but Kraken Shell not doing a whole lot to keep him alive there. Just eats the Requiem. Actually, Seymour just walks in, he pops the Requiem, but it doesn't even get to go off. The huge damage from the Exorcism, preventing him from getting it off, and now this tower is not long for life. We were talking about Extreme Push's plan, but it looks like 30 minutes will remain their average game, but a huge 5-man charge coming out from Harriet. He's gonna Nether Strike on Alfred, but it'll cost him his life.
As the coordination coming into play, they're always able to 5-man. Looks like Wilberbot's trying to
Bart
kill them.
He's trying to do something here. Pablo falling low as well as Lupe. Lupe's gonna die, but he has the Aegis actually. When did he pick that up? And now they're gonna manage to bring down Alfred. Lupe's back. I'm sorry, I didn't notice that he had the Aegis. So they're gonna lose the rage tracks.
Oh god, he went into the rush pit to pick up the Aegis.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. This is some Agent 315 shit, man.
Wait,
Henry
so
Bot's the traitor.
Oh god. How does that even work though? Like Okay,
The
so
track wandered into the rush pit. I probably trying to pick up the rune and he probably detected he has the Aegis on the floor and he just went to pick it up.
what a genius.
I mean,
a madman. A madman. This is apparently the
Seymour
first
bot.
time the bots have
he's
picked up the
actually Jackie Mao in the flesh.
We have Publica versus
He killed the
Eternal
Roshan
Envy.
for the shot.
And Harriet, I think, is bone 7. The chain feed, the secret brilliance of these 5-man charges, I think it's bone 7 for sure.
Look at the top net worth, man. 3 out of 3, it's die again.
Oh god. So it looks like Keeper of the Light, you mentioned the
worried about
Necros.
The Necros?
Yeah, it looks like he's going for the Necro books on the Keeper of the Light. Looks like he's closing out on
And the
Necro
Shadow
ones.
Shaman already at the Necro 2 with an Aghanim Scepter, wow.
Ooh.
No wonder the team fight has been going so well. It's good push.
I actually haven't noticed him using the Necros yet, though. So he might have just picked that up after taking the racks.
Yeah. I mean, there's so much AoE damage, that's probably why Shadow Fiend might be dying so quickly.
Yeah, the Exorcism just doing loads of damage. Seems like he's going for a Desolator, closing in on that around 250 away.
Yep.
Top tier 2 towers gonna fall.
Looks like they're gonna try to mount a defense Wilberbot and the back lines.
Harriet charging in as well with a huge silence on up for Wilbur. Kind of in the middle of three with him, but the charge and the Requiem doing lots of damage, but the Tombstone, everybody's still around half HP, but the Exorcism doing so much damage, blowing everyone up. And I think that just might be game, no buybacks. Actually, I said Exorcism, but Shadow Shaman was doing the majority of that damage with those Serpent Wards.
Yeah, they bounce when you have Aghanims, and it bounced like a Witch Doctor's Death Ward, and wow, damage. Just too much for the two Freaky heroes to handle. They didn't have their 5-man there again. They didn't have the Boboka smoke screen, and wow, that was just sad.
Yeah, they
It's
didn't
just
have
sad. There was so much
or the
potential.
Tide Ravage and Mech.
Yeah.
Greaves now, actually. Which is actually going to be super good versus the Death Prophet Exorcism. The bonus armor,
Yes.
you know?
Absolutely. Bot? Like
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Look on the courier. Look on the Radiant Courier for Extreme Push. Look at how many TPs Lucille Bot is up to now. Oh god, he's up to 32.
Oh my god, we're at 33 to 32 game score. If it was 33 to 22, it would be perfect.
Oh. would have been the best memes. And it's 37-minute. We might have actually missed the timing of it. But the Death Prophet now does have a Necro book of her own, Necronomicon. Harriet charging into death.
There he goes.
And he's dead.
Again, and they committed all the necro books for him, so job well done, Chai.
Jebaited. Let's get some jabates in the chat. Do I have a viewer?
You tweet your stream out?
I have been streaming. Apparently I did have viewers. I don't have viewers anymore, fortunately. I should have been paying more attention. I'm a bad, and they were my followers too. There were people who watch me consistently. Oh, I feel bad.
He was like, is this a test stream? Too bad, man. Don't worry, it's all fine.
Apparently they can't hear you. That's a bit weird. Oh no, never mind. It's fixed.
All right, great. Looks like Necro Book will be up for Death Prophet. They have actually 3 Necro Books, ready to go.
Yeah. Popping the Exorcism, and the melee Rax is gonna fall very quickly. Actually, the Shrine eats up a lot of the spirits.
Yeah.
Harriet charging into certain death, and they still don't have the 5-man. They're still not defending on ranked matchmaking AI, and Harriet's gonna fall. Are they just gonna go for the throne? Like, Seymour is coming in from behind.
I think he'll be going for the top lane. Probably going for the top lane because the Creep Ray is so pushed out against their own.
Yeah.
Oh wait, they might be going back in.
Pablo has the blade now. They pop a lot of ultimates for him though.
Opportunity, guys.
Oh, and now actually they're going back in. Chai is gonna get on it, but now Bobaka is falling low. He will tick down to the posto, but now Lupe is running out of there. Takes huge amounts of damage from that Deso and from Wilbur. But it was a 3-for-2 trade, but they did lose bottom racks. They kind of went back in there in a very
haphazard, right?
Look at this.
It's haphazard.
Oh, they finally tried. Looks like the Drow's going.
Probably waiting for Seymour bot, but he was healing up at the fountain already.
Yeah. His boots are actually in his inventory. So he's only. Wait, what? How's he moving at 384 move speed with his?
He hacking?
What's happening?
Oh no,
Do you
there's
see this?
Yasha. He has Yasha.
But that's 384 move speed. That's like not a
move
small.
speed has gone back down. He's gone back down. He realized you were observing him. You were calling his hacks, and he moved it back down.
And Harriet's dead again. Well, goodbye. God,
Yeah.
like, I think we'll be seeing some roster changes after this major. Harriet just not performing up to standard on the Spirit Breaker.
And
Normally we see
Alfred
him
with
put
his
on.
wonky builds.
Oh, look at how much armor this Undying has. Look at how tanky he is. He's got a plate mail, a blade mail, a mechanism, and a vanguard.
I think the plate mail might be building into Assault Couriers or Shiva's guard, but probably Assault Couriers because they're always 5v5.
Maybe a Lotus actually to deal with the silence from the Drow.
Oh yeah, okay.
I mean, you're probably right though about the EC though.
Ah.
The Aghanim.
Oh, it is morning. X.
Yeah, Drow's
Looks
almost
like
got
it's
X.
gonna be really bad for the ranked matchmaking bots.
Alright, Harriet actually canceled. Seymour pops his BKB. They're going in Nether Strike on a Pablo. Requiem channeling up. Bobaka is silent stuff. It looks like he's gonna fall without getting any damage out. Seymour as well. War trapped up. What a play by Chybon. And now Henry, he's popping the Ravage. There's on a 5. Wilbur trying to do what he can. He doesn't have the Aghanim, so there's no cleave yet on his attacks. Chai doesn't fall. Escapes from 37 HP. Wilbur, I don't think it's gonna be enough. It's running back to base, gets stunned up, out of mana, out of life, and out of Raxes. It's extreme push. Sheepscript flinched game 1.
Yeah, and it's all because they keep 5v5ing And the ranked matchmaking AI doesn't seem to have the correct scripts to fight against that 5v5. The constant 5v5 is like your unfair bots, right? If you're playing bot,
Harriet
cooperative
charging in,
bots.
nice silence on it too. Harriet trying to man up. Actually, Lupe taking lots of damage. Wilbur outputting it. Can he bring him down? Lupe immediately respawns with that Bloodstone, actually, and now Wilbur just kind of stands there, admits defeat, says, fuck it, take me now.
He's given up.
Oh,
just resigned.
oh, he juked him! He arcade piked out, and now he gets Graves done. What the fuck?
He was
He
debated him.
Debated. Bobica just kind of ulting in the fountain. He knows the game's over. Actually,
this is
no, he
exactly
manages to
like
pick up Pablo. Lucille dies as well. Double kill for Bart. 15 and 2 on the Ricky. Could not
There's no
carry
coming
his
back
team.
from this.
There's no comeback. The throne is
No coming
falling.
back.
But it was a
And
good game.
It is a great game. Ranked matchmaking bots.
One
You could
last
actually
hurrah
have
here.
won if they 5v5 now.
So game 1 goes to Extreme Push. Extreme. God,
They're
even
doing
with that
extremely
Ricky,
well.
they could not do it.
What do you think of the game, Break?
I thought that game actually really could have and should have been won by ranked matchmaking AI. They had the farm, they had the team fight. All they needed to do was not feed 22 times on Harriet, and actually fight his 5. But the tide was never there in time, and Seymour would die before even doing anything. It really just felt like a rough game for them. Maybe a little bit of a lack of communication. In terms of scripts, maybe the bots are not programmed as much to 5-man, at least as much as Extreme Push, because you saw that like after like I think it was 7 minutes or something, like they were always as 5. There was no split push. There was no brakes on the push train.
There was no stopping. Especially since they have like Undying, Keeper of the Light eventually with the X, and I believe they had a urn. No, they didn't have the urn. The urn was on Spirit Breaker. Anyway, they had Undying, which had provided them plenty of sustain with the Soul Rope, even though he didn't have the mechanism. And eventually he built into that Crimson Guard, which really final team fight when Shadow Fiend was trying to do his damage with Desolator.
Yeah, I mean,
All in all, it was
at the end of the day, this is still game 1 of a best of 3, I believe. We might be doing a best of 5.
the best of 3.
It's a best of 3. Game 2 will be occurring soon.